citizens of the United States. Thousands of people were murdered by terrorists in the attack and the destruction of the Twin Towers in New York City. In that attack, three groups of people stood out: the victims, the family and friends of the victims, and the first responders. The headlines of yesterday's Delta Democrat-Times reminded us that crimes and criminal element are ever present in our own community. During the last week, our city has experienced 2 murders, 1 bomb threat, and 1 armed bank robbery. In addition, a school bus loaded with children turned over. As a result of these crimes and accidents, there has been loss of life, personal injury, and mental trauma and suffering. On behalf of our City Council and the citizens of our Greenville community, I wish to express our sympathy, thoughts, and prayers to the families and friends who have suffered loss and injury from these events. I would also like to compliment and express my gratitude to those first responders who have provided protection and emergency services to the victims in these events, namely our police department, our fire department, the ambulance service, and the medical providers. In particular, I want to acknowledge and thank the men and women of the Greenville Police Department and its leadership under Chief Freddie Cannon for their quick response and apprehension of those criminals responsible for the armed bank robbery of Planters Bank on Tuesday and for the full recovery of the money stolen from the bank. In addition, although we have seen our community suffer its 7th homicide of the year, I want to point out that through the investigative efforts of the Greenville Police Department, each of these crimes has been solved. 6 suspects have been charged and arrested, and there is a warrant outstanding for the arrest of the 7th suspect. In the cases involving both the recent murders and the bank robbery, local citizens have played a significant role by providing invaluable information that has aided the police department in responding to and solving these crimes. It is vital to the safety and the well-being of our community that citizens assist law enforcement by providing such information. I wish to thank these Greenvillians for their participation in making our city safer. And at this time, I want to acknowledge City Councilwomen Lois Hawkins and Betty Watkins today. Also, I have Chief Freddie Cannon, Greenville Chief of Police, and Chief Reuben Brown, Fire Department Chief. And I was going to ask each of those men for brief comments regarding what has occurred here in the last week.
Good morning. I would like to take this opportunity to applaud the citizens of Greenville for assisting us in the efforts of fighting crime in our community. Certainly without them and without their information, our job would be much tougher. I would like to just reiterate that we have a Crime Stoppers program here in Greenville, and we urge our citizens to take that opportunity to use that system. There are rewards that are paid out with valid information, and we just ask that the citizens continue to share that information and assist us in solving these crimes. Also, during our investigation of the latest homicide and the bank robbery, I would like to